Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you, oh, my freaking hair, excuse me. I just want to tell you really quickly about my makeup look for today. Well, not that quickly because I have like 2 hours until I'm going to go to my boyfriend's house because I want to give him some time to sleep. It's almost 3:30 right now, and I'm probably going to head to his house around like 5-ish. I'm going to eat something and then go to his house. So yeah, I just put on makeup for work, obviously, and then I'm just going to take it off because he likes me with no makeup, so I take it off for him after work now sometimes. So I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then I went in with the NARS Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 01 Finland because I was working outside today on the patio, so I really wanted to wear something that had a little bit of SPF in it. Mix that with the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then sorry, my leg is so itchy. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Pep and Prime Radiant Rose. And then I set my face with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. I am so excited for the Too Faced Born This Way concealer to come out because I am so ready to get a new concealer because I feel like I've just been using the same concealers recently. And I also want to get the new Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Everybody's saying that that's a really awesome concealer too, so I really want to try both of them and see what I think. So I'm going to get those in like 3 days when like the Too Faced Born This Way hits stores, and I can't wait to go get it. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder, and then of course I went in with Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream. Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I used the Too Faced Holiday Palette today. I haven't used this since Christmas, and I've been wanting to use it for such a long time, and I finally used it today. And what's really funny is that I finally got to use it again in July. It's July, so it's like Christmas in July. I just thought that was kind of funny. So anyway, I used City Lights on my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Cobblestone. And then I used Belle Femme on the outer corners. And then I used two colors on the lids. I used Moon on Their Wings, but Moon on Their Wings, but I thought it was a little bit too glittery, so I did go over it with Wish List, which is that gold color. And then I went in with White Christmas and Vintage Lace on the brow bone, so I just mixed the two together. Then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top, and then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Blending Powder. Then I smudged City Lights on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Satin Sheets up here. This Satin Sheets, I believe, is different from the one that's in the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, because I think that this one is the same color as the one that's in the Boudoir Eyes, because I have Satin Sheets in like a couple palettes like this one, the Boudoir Eyes and the Chocolate Bonbons. I think that this is the same color as that one. It's so pretty though. I just feel like they all look different for some reason. But yeah, that's like the only repeat shade that's in here. And then I went in with the MAC Simply Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and then I did use the rest of the palette for the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush. So I did use the Sun Bunny bronzer that was in here. And then I went in with this pinky blush right here called Skyline, and then I highlighted with the highlighter which is called Flush. It is so pretty now. It was kind of subtle when I first put it on, and now it looks really pretty. And the blush is really pretty too. So this is the first time I bronzed my face with this bronzer, and I kind of really like it because it's like it has a little bit of an orangey undertone to it, but it like gives you that sun-kissed glow. So yeah, that was it from the palette, and it's great that you have like pretty much everything in here to do like a full face. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Caramel. I always want to say Chanel Brow Pencil. And then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee because I wanted to wear it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did just work tonight, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Illuminate Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then I concealed and highlighted with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW15 and the MAC Pepper Primer Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the MAC Relay Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Pepper Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with Makeup Geek Speeches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette today, and I went in with a ColourPop shadow today, so I tried to use a bunch of different products today. I wanted to kind of make it a Too Faced day / a ColourPop day, so I did go in with peanut butter on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Nuts About You, and then I went in with Peanut Butter Cup on the lid, on the outer corners, and then I went in with Kathleen Lights from ColourPop on the lid, my all-time favorite shade, and then I went in with Extra Creamy on the brow bone from the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Sail Day eyeliner in the shade Dark Brown, and then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and the MAC Pepper Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Stick Brightening Powder. Then I smudged peanut butter on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Bananas, and then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with the NARS Stephen Klein palette, and I used the shade Luster as my blush. And then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. And I also did use 2 ColourPop highlighters. I kind of used like 3 highlighters today, but the ColourPop highlighters weren't really showing up as the way I wanted them to on my skin, so I did go over them with the Champagne Pop, but I did use Lunch Money and Stole the Show. I don't know, they just weren't really doing anything for some reason. I think they might be like dried out now, so I did go over it with Champagne Pop, and of course it always gives me the pop that I need. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere, and then I filled them in with the accompanying lipstick ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Lumiere, which are both from Kathleen Lights, so I really wanted to make it a Kathleen Lights day / a Too Faced day. And her new Ultra Satin Lips just launched on ColourPop.com today, and I'm going to have to pick those up, so yeah. But at least I got to wear an old school shade today. I really wanted to wear it soon, so I finally got to wear it today. And yeah, that's it, but I'm going to have to buy those ones online. And I feel like I am a little bit sick, so my face does look super natural, but also I like got upset earlier. I was like fighting with my mom, so I had to reapply my makeup. Being completely honest, but that's why it looks a little bit lighter and a little bit more subtle and not as well blended. Just the blush is like not as blended into the bronzers that I want it to be, but I don't care because I'm taking it off. So I really wanted to film a video at some point, but I have a couple of pre-recorded videos that I can just upload, so but I haven't filmed a video since I shot that Lime Crime Velveteen swatching video, which was like Friday or Thursday or something. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. Bye. Never mind, I'm lying. I did film a video on the Jouer liquid lipsticks, which I did a liquid lipstick review and check-in, which I will be posting soon. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Forgot that I filmed that video on Sunday, so bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. This is just my work makeup look, and then I'm probably going to switch it over to something a little bit more, well, not completely bold. I'm not even sure if I really want to switch it over, honestly. I might just throw on some eyeliner and lipstick and call it a day because I kind of just want to like sit down for a little bit longer than I usually do. But I might just change the lid color. I might just throw on like the color that I want to wear and put a new blush on and a new highlight. Because I don't know, I feel like lazy. But anyway, I am going to be meeting my best friend tonight at Witch's Brew in like 2 hours. It's like 5:30 right now, so I'm going to chill for a little bit and then I'm going to get ready around like 6:15, 6:20ish. So I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I am really into this primer right now. I like it even more than when I first tried it out. I just have been really into it this past week, so I think I'm finally like starting to really like it. So that's like all I've been using lately. Then I went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation today because I wanted to use a lot of Tarte products today. I used a Tarte eyeshadow palette, Tarte highlight, Tarte blushes, and a Tarte lipstick, so I wanted to use a lot of Tarte today. And I just picked up 2 other new Tarte products as well that I might even be able to do a full face of Tarte products, except for like a primer and like a lip liner and the eyeliner. But I picked up a new eyeliner today and a couple new concealers that I'm so excited to try out, so yeah. I might do that tonight and just take everything off and redo my makeup to try out new stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm like really feeling like doing that. But anyway, then I went in with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector and Champagne Pop, the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I believe I'm in the color light neutral. I always forget if it's light neutral or fair neutral, but it's like basically the lightest shade anyway. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Warm and the Matte Prep and Primer Radiant Rose to conceal and highlight. Then I went in with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. I also bought a new powder today that I want to try out as well. Then I went in with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base to prime my eyes, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream shade as my transition shade, and then I used the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette today because I haven't used it in a while, so I wanted to use it today. Because I was torn if I wanted to use the Anastasia, the Lorac, or the Tarte today, but I decided to go with the Tarte. And I accidentally ended up using Beaches and Cream. I wanted to use these colors on my crease because Flower Child is such a great transition shade. But I did basically like lighten it up more with this shade Flower Child because I usually use that as my transition when I use this palette, but I forgot. And then I went in with Smarty Pants on the crease to darken it up more. And then I went in with Sweetheart to define the crease around here. Sorry, my dog is barking like crazy. Then I went in with the shade Funny Girl, and I used that on the lid. And then I went in with the shade Rebel on the outer corners. And then I mixed Flower Child and Charmer for the brow bone. Just a really simple look for work. And then I went in with the the NARS Audacious Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Stick Blending Powder. I really love how the Tarte foundation made my face look today, though, so I might keep it on. And then I smudged Sweetheart on the lower lash line, and then I went in with the MAC Assembly Kick Black Lash. Then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek's Artemis shade from the Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette just because it was sitting in front of me and I just didn't feel like digging out nylon or a different shade, so I just decided to use that shade, and it works just as well as nylon. It's pretty much a dupe for nylon. It's so pretty. So that's what I used from here. And then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, which I forgot I do have Tarte bronzers that I could have used, but I decided to use this instead. And then I went in with the Tarte Tarteist Blush Palette, and I used the shades Laugh and Love on my cheeks. It's like the 2 middle shades. It's like when there's a little bit more of like a mauve pink, and then there's like a pink shade, so I mixed those 2 together. And I'm pretty sure it's Laugh and Love. Yeah. Whatever, it's the pink shade and there's Live, Laugh, Love, and Dream, I'm pretty sure. And then I highlighted with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette, and I used Sunlight and Moonlight mixed together. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and I saw everything excuse me, with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. No, the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Caramel. Then I went in with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Dervish, and then I filled them in with the Tarte Tartelette Ethereal Pink Amazonian Butter Lipstick. This is a limited edition shade, and I never used this, so I really wanted to use it today, and I really liked it. It was really, really pretty. it wasn't like as minty as like the first time I used it. Like it has like a minty sensation for like a minute and then it goes away. So that's why I can wear this because I can't stand ones that like the minty sensation lasts like forever. But yeah, I'm gonna go chill now for a little bit and I will probably redo my makeup. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Um, I did go out with my friend Ren, and I did say that I was going to switch over my makeup a little bit. So I just wanted to do a neutral eye with black eyeliner and a red lip because these have been my favorite looks to do when I go out recently. And plus, I really want to wear more of my red lipsticks recently because I haven't really been wearing a lot of them. Usually when I hang out with my boyfriend, he likes me with no makeup, so I like wearing fun looks when I go out with my best friend. And with my other friends, it like depends on like what friends I hang out with to like on like what makeup looks I want to wear, you know? So anyway, we went out to Witch's Brew tonight and I wore this shirt that my mom gave me recently. I thought it was just so cute that I really wanted to wear it and I wore it with like this gold chain necklace underneath it. I never usually do that, but I think it looked really cute underneath it because it was too long to be over my shirt, so I decided to put it underneath and I think it looked really cute. And then I just paired it with like black leggings and then like gold um a gold necklace. Maybe I'll do an outfit of the day. I'm not really sure. I just don't. I think I'm getting like pretty much a full-on cold, and I don't let myself like really stay home and do nothing. Sometimes I'm just like I like to just go out and do a lot of stuff that I just don't take the time to just make myself stay home because my boyfriend ended up not seeing me today. Like he said he was too tired, so I ended up making plans with Ren because I was like, oh, I might not see him for the rest of the week, and he really wanted to see me. So I probably should have just stayed home tonight because I was really wanting to because I sat down for like a half hour before I went out and then I was just like, I'll go out because I really want to wear my red lips. So yeah, anyway, let me stop rambling. I did test out a few new products today because I did buy a bunch of stuff from Ulta before I saw Ren. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter because you guys know that's been like my favorite primer lately. And the Smashbox always just feels so good and so hydrating, so I use it like every day. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector liquid in the shade Champagne Pop. Then I used a new concealer today. I forgot to say what I was talking about. And I picked up the Too Faced Born This Way concealer because I knew I wanted to get this because I was like dying to try it because like I said before, I am in such a concealer rut and I really wanted to try a new concealer. So I knew this one was like on the top of my list, and then I also got the new Tarte one as well. I'm going to test that one out tomorrow, so I'll just tell you about that one tomorrow. But this is what it looks like. It looks really big, and it looks like that there's a lot of products in here. So I tested it out today, and of course I mixed that with the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. It covers really beautifully so far on your face. It's so natural on your face that it kind of just blends into your skin. Does not dry out my nose at all after I applied it to my nose, so that was a big plus for me. I was like, wow, it literally just dissolved into my nose and literally just, it didn't, sometimes if your concealer is not blended like properly, or like since my nose gets so dry, it just looks like a patch of concealer on my face. Like not too much, just like a little bit like right here, and like usually my nose highlight like covers it up. But this just dissolved right into my nose and I was like, wow, that like really impressed me. Like it's probably one of the only concealers that does that besides my Urban Decay. Like obviously I love my Urban Decay. So we'll see if it beats that. I'm going to test it out a little bit more. It was creasing a little bit under my eyes, but it does look really, really nice. It looks very natural, which I really liked. I think it looks perfect with the Giorgio Armani foundation because you guys know it's my favorite. And the Giorgio Armani looks so natural and luminous as well. I feel like this does the same thing and it's really, really pretty. So far I'm digging it. And then I went over everything with a new powder today. I did buy the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder because I hear so many good things about this for dry skin, like for any skin type really. And I bought it mostly because of Kathleen Lights. I mean, you guys know I love Kathleen Lights and I love Jacqueline. But she always raves about this, saying that it literally just vanishes your pores. So I really wanted to see if it worked, and it really does subside your pores. Because I get very big pores, obviously around like my nose area, like where most people get them, and it really did look like it helped out. Like, but it did mattify my skin a lot because I set my whole face with it. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it, is that it does mattify you. And you guys know I like a luminous finish, but you know my doing this is still poking through because of the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector and the Luminous Primer. So it's not like too matte, but it's like any bit of matteness I don't really like. But yeah, it really did, it helped, but I feel like it's kind of, the Born This Way concealer is kind of emphasizing my pores right now a little bit, but it is late at night. It just looks like a little bit wrinkly right now. But I'm taking it off and whatever, like, it pretty much looks pretty good still. Anyway, yeah, so then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then I went over that with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beach Skin Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with all Makeup Geek shadows today. I used Creme Brulee on the crease, and then I darkened up the crease more with Latte, and then I used Mocha on the outer corners, and then I used two foiled shadows on my lid. I went in with Mesmerized first, but it was kind of like applying a little bit patchy. Sometimes that happens with them if you don't use them for a while, like they kind of get patchy on you. I guess they're like going bad. I mean, not saying like they're getting moldy or anything like that. I just feel like they're getting dried out. So I went over it with Grandstand. I mean, I was originally intending on using Grandstand anyway, and it looks so pretty after I put it over that. That one applied beautifully. That's one of the best ones anyway. But I hadn't used it in a while, so I really wanted to use it today. And then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with a new eyeliner today because I don't test out eyeliners often because I only buy the Stila one and the Kat Von D one as my liquid liners. So I really wanted to test out a new liner, and I heard about these that were being launched from Too Faced, and I got two of them. I obviously got the black one, and then I got a brown one because you guys know how much I love brown ones. So this is the new Too Faced Charcoal Black Liquid Art Eyeliner, and they're called the Too Faced Sketch Markers. So I tested this out today. So far, I really do like it. I think it applied really, really nicely. It's not completely as black as I wanted it to be. I mean, no eyeliner really is for me, but I really like it. It has a really nice tip and everything, so I'm going to test this out more. It didn't like fade or anything like that, so I think it lasted just as well as the Kat Von D, but I still think the Kat Von D is my favorite. I might get the Kat Von D again at some point, but for now, I'm good with this and the other one. I mean, this seemed to be just fun. It seemed to be great. Not just fine. I think it was pretty good. So, yeah. Then I primed my eyes with the Lancome Steels XL Booster Primer, and then went over that with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And then I concealed under my eyes with Too Faced Born This Way Concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Sticker Brightening Powder. Then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Stomper, and then I went in with the MAC Ascendant Placate Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with MAC's Nylon because I've just been loving it lately. It's like been my favorite inner corner highlight. I just love it. So that's it for the eyes. Then I actually decided to contour my face today instead of bronze up the skin. I know I'm talking like crazy in this makeup look, but I just wanted to say that I tested out a few products and saying that I did a few different methods today. So I decided to contour instead of bronze up my face because I like a little bit of a contour when I do a red lip sometimes, because I feel like, you know, it can just define your features a little bit more. If you do like a neutral eye and a red lip, you just kind of want your face to be a little bit more defined. So I just went in with the MAC Sculpting Powder in the shade Sculpt. I love it, so I used that. And then I went in with the Emphasized Powder underneath. And then for blush, I went in with MAC's Margin and Harmony. Just mix those together. Margin's like one of my favorite blushes now, so I just use it all the time. And then I highlighted with a new highlighter today. I used the Tarte, where is it? The Tarte Exposed highlighter. I found this in Sephora today, and I've been wanting this for a while. So this is the Exposed Highlight Amazonian Clay Highlighter, and this is what it looks like. I have to swatch this for one of my subscribers. I kind of forgot. But it's really, really pretty, so hopefully I will be testing this out more. It's a little bit too natural for me. I actually did wet my brush with some Fix Plus and use that, and it did intensify it. And it's a very, like, medium tone highlight. I kind of wanted something a little bit more highlighted today. But I guess it was better because it keeps my eyes and face more neutral and the lip more bold. So, but it's a really nice formula, but on its own, without being wet, it's kind of like really, really subtle. And you guys know I'm not into the really subtle highlights. I mean, when you swatch it, it looks really, really pretty, and the formula seems to be really nice. And that's what it looks like on my hand. So it's pretty, but it's not like I kind of like the Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette more. I'm probably like the only person, but I prefer an intense highlight. But it is nice. It's not like I'm not going to wear it. I did really want to try it out. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay On Inner Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippie Pencil in the shade Poison. And then I filled them in with the MAC Matte Lipstick in the shade Diva because I finally got to wear it again today. I love it so much. And yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am going to be going out to my boyfriend's house, and then we're going to be meeting up with my friends in the park, which is going to be fun because we want to play Pokemon Go. I'm not like huge into video games, but a lot of people are into this game recently, and I think it's a really cool like game to play like when you're out and like with your friends and stuff like that, because you have to like go certain distances in order to like catch a Pokemon, which I think is really cool. Like it's like a new way of like people not sitting around and being active rather than just sitting in front of a video game, which I think that's why they did it like that. And it's like really cool because like, you know, that's how it is for the actual Pokemon like animated cartoon, is that you have to like, you know, they obviously go on adventures outside and catch Pokemon. So anyway, I really wanted to wear my Hook shirt today, so this is the Once Upon a Time shirt that I got recently. It was like $10 from Hot Topic, and it says As You Wish, and it has Hook on it. He's like my favorite character from Once Upon a Time, but I also really liked that it was floral. I just thought it was really cute and girly, so I decided to get it like a couple of days ago, like last week, so I'm wearing it today. But my friend like accidentally forgot to give it to me like when I bought it, because I accidentally left it in her bag. She did buy it for me. I actually didn't pay her for it yet. But she put it in her Hot Topic bag when we bought it, so she gave it to me like a couple days after that when I saw her again, because I see her basically like twice a week anyway. Yeah, I think that's just my highlight that's sitting like that, so don't mind that. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. And then I went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation again because I wanted to wear something that had SPF in it today since I'm going to be out. Even though it only has SPF 15, it's still some kind of SPF on my face. So, and I really liked how it looked yesterday, and it looks just as good today. Like, I've really been into it lately. I just think it's such a pretty summer foundation because it's so light coverage that I really just wanted to wear it again. And then I mixed it with the Becca Sherman Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then I concealed with a new concealer today. I got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I forgot what shade it is. I'm pretty sure it's the lightest shade because there's not as many shades in that as the Too Faced Born This Way. I think it's called just Fair. I'm pretty sure. It's like literally the lightest shade. So that's the one that I got, and it's called the new Shape Tape Concealer. That's what it's called. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, and of course the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose, and then I set that with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium, my whole face. I didn't use the It Cosmetics one again because I just felt like it was a little bit heavy on my skin yesterday, and I just want something that isn't as mattifying because, like, I have dry skin, so I don't really need it, and maybe I'll just use it to set my T-zone and to set my primer. when I use it, but I just feel like I could feel powder on my face, but I don't need it as much if I have dry skin, but I will use it like around my nose and stuff like in the future, but right now I don't really need it for the summertime. So anyway, then I primed my face with the Smashbox 24-hour primer and then went over it with the same MAC powder. And then I used, of course, all Makeup Geek shadows today and went in with Cupcake first. Then I darkened up the crease more with Petal Pusher, and then I went in with Typhoon on the lid, and then I went over it with Jester. I was just going to leave it with just Typhoon, but I just thought Jester looked so pretty. I was just going to put Jester on the center of the lid, but then it looks so pretty on that I just put it over it, and I just love these two shades. But the only thing is that they transfer it like crazy, so I had to like put a little bit more of Petal Pusher on the crease. Then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone, and then I lined my eyes with the Too Faced sketch marker liner again, the art liquid liner or something like that, and it's just in the shade black. And then I went in with the Lancome Steels XL Booster Primer, and then went over that with the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and it is hella full coverage under your eyes. Like, it's really good. Like, it reminds me of the MAC Pro Longwear formula, but just like a tiny bit more hydrating, I think. I mean, the MAC is still amazing, but I feel like it's just a little bit easier to apply because it has an actual applicator, but the applicator is like huge. But so far, I do really like it. It's nice for like days where you're wearing like a full face of makeup, but I don't think I need it for like, but I think it's really good for people who have like really problem skin. I think it'll be perfect for you, or if you have really bad under eyes, I think it'll like cover up everything. So far I'm really liking it a lot. And then I set that, and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Writing Powder. Then I lined the waterline with ColourPop's gel liner in the shade Fastlane because I was going to do pink, but then I decided to do green instead. And then of course I went in with the MAC Inside Kick Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek's Whimsical, and then I popped just a tiny little bit of Fantasy as well in the inner corners just because I wanted a little bit of green too. I couldn't decide if I wanted pink or green on the inner corners. But this is like one of my favorite combinations to wear is pink and green. I just love it. And I've just been really obsessed with blushy tones recently, so I think this is a little bit of a different twist on it because I have the green on. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Becca excuse me, with the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Flower Child for my brush. I actually forgot to put it on, like, after I put on all of my makeup. I was like, I forgot to put my blush on, so I put it on, like, after everything. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like, I only bronzed and highlighted. I totally forgot about blush, so thank God I remembered to put it on, because blush is, like, one of my favorite things. And then I highlighted with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Pink Glow, and it is really intense and pretty. I wanted something really pinky, so I used that. And I did wet the brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, so it made it really nice and intense, so it's pretty. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in with an oldie but a goodie, the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lovesick. It's so gorgeous. I always forget how much I love this color. I mean, it's very similar to Lime Crime's Polly, but it's just a tad bit warmer. And I don't know, it's just so pretty. I kind of wish I went with something that was just a little bit more pink. But I still really love how this looks. I just really wanted it because I felt like it went with the shirt, like Lovesick. I don't know. I just think it's really pretty. It was either between that ColourPop Spritz or Makeup Monster Sedona, but I just thought Sedona was a little bit too dark. And ColourPop Spritz isn't a liquid lipstick, and since I'm going to be out all day, I really want something that will last on my lips, and I won't have to worry about reapplying, so, except for like after I eat. So the Spritz one would have been a little bit more messier if I decided to wear it all day. And yeah, that's it. So I gotta go. I'm actually going to Sephora first to return a couple of things. I did go to Sephora and Ulta to like buy a couple of things yesterday, but then I realized like I'm not working an actual shift on Saturday, so I kind of have to return a couple of things to have a little bit more money. But also, I've been thinking about returning these few lip products for a while. I'm going to return the 2 Dior lip glosses that I got because I don't like them. I can't justify spending $30 on a gloss. It just makes me so annoyed. And I honestly think the NARS lip glosses are more worth it. I think those are my favorite high-end lip glosses. I think they're bomb. And the Bite Beauty ones are also awesome. But the Bite Beauty ones are like $20, so they're not as expensive. But I think if I'm going to be paying $28 to $30 for a lip gloss, it's going to be a NARS one. I really want NARS's Hot Sand, so I'm going to return them and then maybe buy 2 other lip glosses like next week or something. And then I'm also going to be returning the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in the shade Noble because I don't like it, and I've been thinking about returning that for a while too. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get money back for that, but Sephora is really great about that stuff, and they say as long as it's within like 6 months, then it's pretty much a done deal. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am going to see my boyfriend in a few minutes. We were thinking about going to the city, but it's like almost 3 o'clock, and my voice still like isn't 100% right now, so I kind of didn't really want to go. And I think I have enough money with me today. Sorry. But I really like how my makeup turned out. My nose isn't as bad as my throat is. Like, it's just, I don't really know what it is. I think it's just like a minor cold or something. Because it's not really like a full-on cold, but I didn't really have a voice this morning. But yeah, I think we're either going to go to Long Beach today or go to the city for dinner. But I decided to wear a BB dress today because I haven't worn it this summer yet, and I really wanted to wear this lipstick again. I wanted to wear red lip again, so that's what I wore. I didn't like the eyes as much when I was looking at it before in the bathroom with the lip as much, but now when I'm looking at it with the dress, I really like how it turned out. So, anyway... Anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then I went in with a little bit of the Makeup Forever Nourishing Primer around my nose. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige because I've been wearing a lot of foundations with SPF in them when I've been going out recently, and I really feel like it's been helping my skin a lot more. So, and I really like how this foundation looks. I always love how this foundation looks. It's so pretty and glowy and natural looking, so I've just been going for a really natural light coverage lately because it's the summertime and I don't really love full coverage. I haven't really been wearing the Josie Maran one recently, and I feel like these still give me enough coverage without being like over the top. So, and then I went in, of course, and I mixed it. I guess my lip looks okay. Just like that part was like really annoying me, but that's not part where the lip was. That's like a pimple. So whatever. And then mix that with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector and Champagne Pop. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Prep and Prime and Radiant Rose. I wanted to use the Born This Way concealer today because I didn't really want as high of a coverage as the Tarte one gives. I tried it out yesterday and I really did like it. I just thought it was very full coverage. This one is not as full coverage, but I really like how it looks on my face. Under my eyes, I'm still a little iffy about it because it does crease. And it kind of reminds me how bad the Bare Minerals ones does crease. The Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer creases under my eyes, but I still like how it looks, but it's not as full coverage as the Tarte one. So anyway, and then I went over everything with the IT Cosmetics By Pores Press Powder. And then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then when I went in with all Makeup Geek shadows today, I used Manny MUA's Makeup Geek palette and a few other single shadows. So I used Makeup Geek's Peaches and Cream, of course, and then I went in with a little bit of Peach Smoothie as well, just to warm up the crease more, and then I went over that with Creme Brulee. because I kind of had in my head that, like, Jaclyn Hill always says, like, try to build up the crease colors more, and it like gives you a more defined, vibrant crease. So that's what I did, and I really like the result. So I did use 3 colors in the crease today. Then I went in with Cocoa Bear on the crease, but I wanted a little bit more red, so I went in with the Manny MUA palette, and I used Mars, which I love. I love that color, so I wanted to use it today. And then I went in with Mars on the outer corners as well, but then I also went in with a little bit of Aphrodite, which I love as well on the outer corners. Then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. Then I went in with Luna on the lid. Then I lined my eyes with one of the other new Too Faced sketch markers today. I wanted to use brown instead of black eyeliner today because I really like how brown eyeliner looks with like more warm tone reddish orangey kind of looks. I don't know, I'm weird. So I used the brown one in Dark Espresso. Then I went in with the Lancome Steals XL Booster Primer. And then I went in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with Too Faced Born This Way and the MAC Prep and Prime. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Sorry. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade, I believe it's Stomper. I always forget what the brown shade is called. I'm pretty sure I have it in my bag. I always bring whatever liner I'm wearing on my waterline with me. Yeah, Stomper. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Artemis, and then I went in with MAC Ascend Play Cake of Black Lash. I just haven't been putting eyeshadow on the lower lash line recently. I don't know, I'm just weird. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I used Amaretto and a little bit of Rosé Spritz just around this area just to give it a little bit more of a pinky tone. But I love this palette, so I just wanted a very subtle blush because I was wearing a red lip. And then I highlighted with Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop like usual when I used the palette. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Yes? Did you walk them? No, I didn't walk them. So when were they walked last? I think Cameron took them out. Cameron hasn't been here. Well, somebody walked them. Then I primed my lips with the White Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Bossy. And then I filled them in with MAC's Retro Matte Lipstick in the shade Ruby Woo. I've just been obsessed with it, so I really wanted to wear it again. So this is the 3rd time I'm wearing it, and I just love it. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Probably just going to take it right off because I am still sick and I just don't want to leave it on anymore. So I'm probably going to take it off before I go to my boyfriend's house. So I primed my face and I did work a breaker shift, so I'm home now. So I just have to shower and then change and go. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the, sorry, just looking at my lips, and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Makeup Forever Nourishing Primer around my nose area, just because since I've been sick, it feels so nice around the nose area. So I've just been using that. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. And then I concealed and highlighted with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. And then I set everything with the Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. And then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over it with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with Makeup Geeks Beaches and Cream as my transition shade. And then I went in with the Lorac Pro palette today. I used the shade, sorry. I went in with the shade, I can't remember what, Taupe. Then I darkened up the crease more with Sable, and then I went in with Espresso on the outer corners. And then I went in with light bronze on the lid, and then I went in with cream on the brow bone. I think I blended my eyeshadow so good today. And I really like don't want to take it off, but I just like can't stand it being on right now just because I can't stand my makeup being on any longer. It's just driving me crazy. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Stick Brightening Powder. Oh my god, I have water in here, yay. Then I went in with the MAC and Sample Black Lash and then smudged a little bit of taupe on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Champagne and Nude, I believe. It's like the two lightest highlighting shades in the palette, like glittery shades. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the MAC blushes in the shade Margin and Spring Sheen. And then I highlighted with Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector pressed in Opal, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Safe Word. I am obsessed with how it looks. It's just so pretty and natural. And that's it. I'm going to go. I can't talk anymore. I really haven't even filmed a video since like Sunday because I've just been like giving my voice a rest and not filming. So that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I just wanted to say that I haven't recorded a video in like a week, probably not since the Jouer liquid lipstick review and check-in that I posted yesterday, and I'm actually wearing one of the other shade that I got from the Jouer lipsticks today. But anyway, I haven't really posted a video because I've been sick, and I mean I haven't recorded a video because I've been sick, so I can't even like get through a video without like coughing a lot. So actually, I probably should record a lip swatching video of all of my ColourPop lippies. I might do that tomorrow because that doesn't really require me talking much besides doing a voiceover. But I can't like, I forgot I didn't answer my friend. I just opened her messages. Give me a second. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I might record a lip swatching video tomorrow. That requires me to do a voiceover. But I just can't get rid of this cough that I have. It's not like the worst cold in the universe. Like I didn't even really have to blow my nose tonight. Now it's just like a really annoying tickle that I have that I can't seem for it to go away. So anyway, I would just work tonight, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. And then I went in with the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation today in the color Ivory. I love this foundation. It just makes your skin look so naturally flawless. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And the Champagne Pop Liquid Illuminator, the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector, and Champagne Pop. I can't talk right now because I'm like trying not to choke. And then I concealed and highlighted with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair and the MAC Prep and Prime, and then I set that with the set everything with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, the MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and then I went over that with the It Cosmetics powder. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette today just because it's amazing and I just can't seem to get away from it and use it at least once a week because it's beautiful. So I went in with the shade Blonde Fresco in the crease, and I darkened the crease more with Love Letter. And then I went in with Cypress Umber on the outer corners, and then I went in with Primavera on the lid, and then I went in with Tempera on the brow bone. I was going to use that matte red shade called, I believe, Venezia on the lid today, but then I just wanted a little bit of shimmer, so I really like how it turned out. I really like that I decided to do gold on the lid instead. I don't know, I've just been so into gold the past couple of months. Like, I can't seem to get enough of gold everything, so I just wanted a little bit of a shimmery ness on the lid, so that's what I decided to do. Then I lined my eyes with this Too Faced sketch marker in the shade Dark Espresso, and it was like really nice and pigmented today, so it came out really nice. So I've just been using those. I haven't been using my Stila ones lately because I've been wanting to try them out fully, and I really like them so far. Then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I was like Shape Tate. And the MAC Pepper Prime. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Golden Ochre on my lower lash line, and then I decided to line my waterline today with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. And then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Vermeer, not Vernier. I should have ordered another Honey Dude when I placed my ColourPop order a couple of days ago, but I kind of forgot because this is probably the one that I really need a backup of because I want to use it all the time. So I'll probably just end up ordering it right now or something. Oh my god. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Intermark Dreamer Filter. And then I got a Makeup Geek order a couple of days yesterday, so I decided to use 2 of the blushes that I ordered. I only ordered 3 blushes, and that was it. That's all I got from Makeup Geek. But I wanted to try out some of their new blushes for like a while, so I finally decided to order some. And I knew Makeup Geek was going to come first because I ordered from Makeup Geek, Lime Crime, and ColourPop, and I knew Makeup Geek was going to be first. So, I mixed 2 shades today. I used the shades Cherish and Heartthrob. They're so pretty and pigmented, and they blend so beautifully, so definitely going to be wearing those a few times this week. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in the shade So Hollywood. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in with the Jouer Longwear Lip Cream Liquid Lipstick in the shade Petal de Rose. And I actually really liked this one. It doesn't even feel dry right now. And I did reapply it after I ate. It didn't flake at all like the creme brulee one did. This one stayed really nice on my lips, and it didn't really form. It formed a little bit of a crustiness here, like a little bit of a line. But other than that, it was fine. It was a little bit like drying at work, but at home right now it feels like nothing. So I just feel a little something. But I just want to say, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I have been doing my makeup today and yesterday like so much better than like any other day because I feel like I've just been blending my eyeshadow so much better and my face makeup just looks better. So, and I'm like dying, but for some reason I'm doing my makeup better. I don't know, I just think it looks better. And that's it, I'm going to go before I die. So bye!